Hello. So today would be an example of not having much of a plan. So a few notes here. Open to making this happen is top priority each day. And someone had mentioned about that. I believe that this is what God wants me to do. So the pressure of doing it each day is minor compared to if I believe God wants me to do this and share what perspective I have, then the pressure of doing it each day is awesome. Just feeds right into it. So that motivates me. So what do I? Oh, right. I'm going to sing today. What I'm going to sing is going to be whatever comes to my mind. And also I'm going to do some vocal warm-ups that Todd Duncan gave me. He was the original Porgy in Porgy and Bess and created the role of Porgy. Great story I'll tell sometime about how Gershwin picked Todd Duncan. And Todd Duncan told me that story, and I later on read about it. He's awesome. Todd Duncan, one of my favorite people ever. And he was 89 when I started studying with him. And his house is for sale. And I might know somebody who might want to buy it down off in D.C. So maybe I'll go take a look at it. So I'm going to sing the words I think, and I'll also talk. So when I was teaching Old Testament to sixth graders here in D.C. area, actually at the school where Brett Kavanaugh, his daughters go to school there, and I talked to a teacher recently, because I'm not there anymore, asking how was it for his girls going through all that crazy stuff, and she said, thank God it was normal as possible for them, and that's great to hear. So, and also I most likely pick up basketball with him in the gym there. So I was teaching Old Testament to sixth graders, and one day, and it was probably 25 students in a circle. I didn't do those the rows, mostly circles and semicircles, and had various. I also did the Plano and Socrates circle or something like that. Oh, I'll be right back. So first will be I won't touch my face on camera, and then eventually not even off camera. I just want to check something. Okay, so I was teaching Old Testament to sixth graders, and one day, and this was after I knew the personalities of everybody, I just came in and I announced that we would be singing everything for the whole period, or that we were going to try to do that. And in opera, it's called recitative, where it's kind of spoken, sung. And I just started, and today our lesson will be on page 29. And I would go in and out of different keys, change keys, whatever. There's only 12 different names of notes. There's only 12. And so the students, they knew when they raised their hand to ask a question, they had to sing it. And at least 10, 12 out of 25, 27 students participated. And everyone sang the whole time. I wish I'd recorded it. And that was about 6 years ago. And it lasted 45 minutes, 40 to 45 minutes. It was incredible. And you go to the book and you sing the and I would ask questions myself, and they give the answer. Why singing? And even the ones who couldn't sing, they would do some rhythm. So just about everyone could participate. You got the rhythm. You got the rhythm. Got the rhythm. You're wondering what this might be. It's not product placement, but maybe they could sponsor me at some point. busy bee squeezable honey. So, this is audio, misare, and visual emphasis. Hi, how you doing? But there's also taste, smell, and touch. So I can do this. I'm touching, and you guys can get a sense of what's going on. Touching this. It's not really, it's plastic, so not very exciting. But then there's going to be smell. Honey doesn't have a real strong smell. But some of you are starting to smell honey right now. And then I can do that. Well, my wife's going to use it, so I'll get it out here. And then taste. So I'm touching the honey. And some of you are starting to, oh, my nose is really itchy. I'm not going to touch it. And then, not too much. Ooh, that tastes good. Yeah, is it stimulating your taste buds to taste honey? Come on now. And then I am going to, I'm going to go over here and scratch my nose while I grab this kind of silk thing. I don't even know if it's real silk. But for the gut L5 that my great Uncle Tony, I inherited from him and his family. They were gracious. Cousin Barbara, Tony, Carol, and Rosalie. And you can hear it and feel it. You're starting to feel the silk. These go on when my great Uncle Tony in 1938 bought the Gibson Gut L5, it had a ribbon around it, as in, you've won the big prize. All right, so I'm looking at the time. It's getting close. So what else I have? Oh, right. So you can't taste through this medium how I'm delivering information, but this can stimulate touch and taste and smell, even though, honey, once again, I didn't really get a good smell of that. Let me just one more. Now you're smelling honey. Come on now. Come on, especially the more rural people. So, then, 3 iFlap CPU. Okay, the iFlap, this, and I'm going to go over another time since time is of the essence. Information Literacy Action Processor, iFlap. And you have the butterfly flaps its wings here, and then there's also something across the world that happens a week later. It's the central processing unit. This is the CPU. For everybody, everywhere in the world, a way for you to connect the good part inside you with the new sphere. Pierre Desjardins, a French priest, he might have been Jesuit. Not all Jesuits are bad, but so I want to say the CPU. So we are, that's not enough time to go into that one. So I'll talk later about our humanness or humanity in contrast with machines, etc. And announce that I thought of today, JK's Christmas song video, where I do 2-3 songs on a video, and I think I'll do one soon so you can get an idea, and then release one right before Christmas or on Christmas, and I'll have a Christmas Day visit talk, and that's good for today. Triplets. That's all for today. Oh yeah, and then the vocal warm-ups. These are what Todd Duckett gave me. Definitely the barking one. I'm pretty sure. I had a bunch of different voice teachers. Love you guys. You're awesome.